I moved to Portugal 2 years ago, and believe it or not, this is my first Christmas in Lisbon. Every year we would travel to other countries and other cities to check Christmas, but this year I'm keeping it local. So join me for holiday festivities, mulled wine, and the Lisbon Christmas tree. And without further ado, let's get started. Christmas in Portugal holds both cultural and religious significance. I think it is safe to say that Christmas is one of the main holidays here in Portugal. Families gather together and celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ, and the festivities start December 24th on a Christmas Eve with a Christmas Eve dinner. Portugal, with its mix of influences from Europe and Africa, has definitely a unique flair when it comes to celebrating Christmas. The holiday season officially kicks in on December 24th, and there is so much more to do before that, like Christmas markets, ice skating, Ferris wheel, many things. Or the Christmas Eve is traditionally a family gathering that is called consoada, which is a festive dinner with family and friends. One of the most significant traditions in Portugal is attending the night mass that is also happening during the night on the 24th of December. It is also known as Missa do Galo, and it is held in pretty much all the churches here in Portugal. Portuguese people are really religious people, and you can notice that especially during holidays. Anywhere you go, you will find a nativity scene display. I've heard that in many villages and towns, live nativity scenes are still taking part. The traditional dish for Christmas in Portugal is, of course, the codfish or the bacalhau, but some regions up north, they eat octopus for Christmas dinner. The most traditional way of preparing cod is by baking it and then serving it with boiled potatoes. While most of the country serves codfish or octopus, there are still families who would serve oven roast lamb. And let's not forget about the desserts, and the most popular dessert in Portugal is bolo rei, which is, I think, known in Europe everywhere because every country pretty much has some kind of bolo rei for Christmas. Bolo rei is a traditional cake with some dried fruits and nuts, and normally it will have a small something inside of the cakes. In the old days they would put a bean in it, now they put some kind of trinket, and whoever finds the slice with the trinket will have the best year of their lives. The recipe is actually derived from the French galette de roi, and it was brought in the 1800s from France by Balthazar into Portugal. And there is still a shop called Confeitaria Nacional that sells that original bolo rei, and you can get it for the holidays. Another popular treat is filhos, and it is a deep-fried dough with sugar and cinnamon. To me, it sounds like beaver tails in Canada, but we'll go to the markets today and we'll try to find filhos and compare those to beaver tails. Hey everybody, this is Yulia from the future. So I went to the Wonderland market trying to find the Portuguese Christmas desserts. However, my mission didn't go well. While I found lots of food options like kebabs and crepes and hot dogs, I wasn't able to find any filhos and bolo rei. My guess is that they don't sell those at Christmas markets. However, I went to the bakery the next day and I found bolo rei, bolo reina, and even galette de roi. Nevertheless, I had a lot of fun at the market. I enjoyed my hot chocolate, which I consider to be a Christmas dessert too. Well, enough talking, and let's get back to the video. Fun fact, did you know that Santa Claus doesn't exist? Take the kids away from the screen. Actually, he exists, but in Portugal it's Pai Natal. Similar to Father Frost or Père Noël, the concept stays the same. It's an old man with a beard that's given gifts on a Christmas day. Whatever you call it, he still exists here in Portugal. And as everywhere in the world, kids will write letters, leave them for Pai Natal to find them, and then get the gifts that they actually wanted. Okay, this is my Pai Natal. Olá. Cities across Portugal are filled with lights and decorations, and even if you don't want to go to markets with lots of people, you can still wander around the cities and look at the beautiful lights, because this is just gorgeous. However, if you want to come to Lisbon for the Christmas market and you expect them to be like in Germany or like in France or in Czech Republic, I have bad news for you, because markets here in Portugal, they're a bit different. One of the earliest markets here in Lisbon is the Rocio Christmas Market. It opens mid-November, so if you're visiting or you live in Lisbon and you didn't know, mid-November is when you can start your festivities. On the markets you can find various foods and drinks, and even participate in some activities like the Christmas train. There's also a food market next to the Rossio market, and it's located in the Praça de Figueira. My favorite Christmas market is of course the Wonderland, because first of all, it's massive. Second of all, they have an ice rink there, which is amazing. And the best part, it is free. I think you still need to pay for the rentals, but the ice rink, it's free. Again, you can find lots of foods and drinks, also lots of people. You can take your kids there, you can ride the Ferris wheel, the Christmas train, lots of things to do. If you come into Lisbon for Christmas, please bear in mind that December 25th, everything will be closed. I guess it's like pretty much everywhere in the world, but please don't forget about that. But I have a pro tip for you. Chinese and Eastern Europeans, because Chinese have their own New Year and Eastern Europeans, we celebrate Christmas in January. So like if you're looking for food and everything is closed, check those two. Chances are those restaurants will be open. And if you want to be nice, and I know you want to be nice, you should learn these two phrases. First one is Boas Festas, and it's literally happy holidays. If you want to be like, hey, thank you, happy holidays, you can say Obrigada, Boas Festas. Or if you want to be more specific, you can always say Feliz Natal, which means Merry Christmas, and the Portuguese, they will love you, I promise. And one last thing, if you come into Lisbon for the good weather and whatever, it can be really cold during the night. I have a video on winters in Portugal, you can watch it after this one, and I think we're pretty much done here. If you visited Lisbon during holidays or you live in Portugal, let me know in the comments what traditions do you have. Maybe you're watching the holiday and love actually every New Year. As for me, Harry Potter marathon is a must. I would make salads, some kind of food, and then watch movies, and I absolutely need to have that day somewhere in December. And honestly, starting from 25th till, I don't know, the next year, that's what I do. Again, thanks for watching, thanks for being here with me. Happy holidays, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!